Good job, Frank.
Lately I've been going through some shit, but I'll be okay. Got real life shit going on, ain't nothing to do with paper. Drunk a whole 8 a watt, you should see my face. Can't even keep my fucking eyes open on the interstate. Get your weight up, little nigga, yeah, I been in shape. I'm sticking to the fucking G code, I won't bend a break. Keep the grass cut low so I can see the snakes. You walk around with your life savings, you don't need a safe.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the BlkPrint with J5, Josh Pease, MC. We doing a little different, man. We're doing a little bit different today. Actually, we actually just got done doing AMP, so we're doing the show backwards today. So usually the AMP is kind of, or the show's kind of in the can, and then we do AMP after. But now AMP is going to be in the can. Well, it's a special week. Obviously, we're days away from one of the biggest, most stressful days of my life. And I got to thank my brothers for coming out here to do the show today. Actually, MC is in the building in person today.
Yep.
No mic though.
It feels good out here. No mic. I usually keep my what do I use? My Elgato. I usually keep my Wave 3 on me, and I was debating, should I bring my Wave 3 out here with me? But I'm actually on the Audio Technicas this week. It actually does feel very nice. And I thought I was gonna be intimidated, I must say. Looking at this road that we do have, I'm actually thinking I could work this. I'm actually thinking I can work this. This is not that bad. I do not have the Wave 3 is not an XLR, but of course Elgato does do XLRs. But now looking at all this, of course, being able to do BlkPrint with J5, with Josh here, front in person, this is something that we've had visually for the pod for a decent amount of time.
This nigga had the first 5 minutes was about mics.
I know. This nigga's a real tech
mics.
nigga.
I don't give a fuck about that. I have a funny story. Like yesterday, I was in the studio with this nigga Smino. He was like, yo, can you tell the engineer we need to set up a mic in here? So I go to the room, I call the engineer, he's like, yo, he needs some mic. He's like, what mic do we want? I'm like, I don't know, nigga, a mic. Nigga, what the fuck? Like,
well, you gotta have like an XLR, or you gotta have like a, you know what I'm saying, a USB and shit like that. Like, it's different.
It's crazy how close I am to music, and I really don't be getting that technical. Like, I'm like, oh, you need a mic, nigga.
Oh, no, they're highly important. Especially with post-production, you will notice the difference between a bad mic and a good mic. Thankfully, these XLRs have 360, so you could more than likely hear everything that's coming within the room. But Josh is shaking his head.
Nobody give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about our mics.
Should, though.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing is that as Josh, because like the thing with Josh right now, 2022 is his content creator year.
Yeah.
Like Josh Pease, content creator is a crazy look. Like for him to have a mic, headphones.
Really make sure it's facing the right way.
I got a new. My shit cool.
It's not facing the right way. The thing about Josh's mic.
Cool,
the thing about Josh's mic is that it's never facing the right way. I just don't say nothing.
It's cool though, but I got the whole thing down though. Talking is there. Like, I'm Chris every time. But no, like, content creator, we got a new name for that. I'm not a content creator.
Well, what do you call it?
I mean, shit. I'm a cash creator. What the fuck?
Cash creator.
Check creator. I'm like, not a content creator.
God.
I don't know.
Oh, God. So we wanted to give you guys like a something, until I get back. I actually won't be able to record at regular time, so we're just going to cut an episode for you guys here. We don't got nothing planned, nothing talked about. No,
I got
notes.
something to talk about because we just got on this content creator topic.
Okay, go.
Yeah, I'll be seeing this tweet. It's a couple different variations of it, but it's like men need therapy, not podcasts.
Yeah.
I'm a little offended. I go to therapy and I have a podcast.
Hold on, but speaking of mics, you need to put your mic. It's like hanging low. Pause. Yeah,
No,
like
but it's cool though. Hey,
Cyrus in the background saying that pause was 100% not needed.
The mic was limp. Pause.
Hey,
there you go.
Leave my mic alone, bro.
Now have it face the right way.
All right.
Yes.
There we go.
Because all on my mic, y'all can hear me though. I'm loud and clear.
But I swear, for anybody that is producer or that are producer listening to the show, that they can hear the difference. I promise you. I can hear the difference.
And Mark or MC probably understands why you sound the way you sound.
Hold on one second. Hold on. Y'all not want to cat me down. My mic is always straight. Today, I came in late and I just set my shit up real fast. Chill out.
Can we hear about your race in traffic today?
Yeah, man. I have to get in the traffic and
Josh,
wiggle.
you've been busy this week, man.
Man, I've been busy every week. This shit is crazy.
I haven't. This is the first time I think I've heard from Josh and seen this nigga all week.
Yeah, bro. It's been a lot, but yeah, it's all gonna be worth it. But man, it's traffic was crazy.
Yeah.
I ran in here mid show. mid song. I think the corner by Common was playing.
Yeah. No one. This is behind the scenes of the episode you're gonna hear of BlkPrint Radio after this.
Yeah.
We had a fantastic episode though. One of my favorites so far. Yep. We had Justin Hillian. He is the showrunner for The Chi. He's also the showrunner for the Wood, the TV show that
they're shooting the pilot. Yeah,
they're shooting the pilot.
Man, I'm just excited, bro. Like again, I was telling him like just having the black male perspective is fucking needed in TV. Like I'm seeing too much of other shit.
What if he hit you up and said, "Yo, I need a I got a role for you. I really got to get you in."
You know what's crazy, bro? I'm so bad at remembering lines. If I could like improv freestyle a little bit, then cool.
You can't do that.
And then he's got to bring me in the writer's room. I can give some sauce. I'm better behind the scenes. I'm telling you, man.
Josh walk in, bang his hand on the table. Listen, niggas. This is what we doing.
I gotta have like a quick line. It gotta be real quick. You gotta pass me the story. Like,
no, funniest thing about Josh is like we was in Dallas. And what song had come on where we were like, well, we can't play that song no more. I don't even know what song it was. Josh,
we can't play it. Was it something we played?
You know what it was? What? It was Young Jeezy, Go Getter.
No, it wasn't. It was Give Me That. It was Webby. Give Me That.
What happened in the story? This is what happened.
It wasn't Go Getter with R. Kelly.
No,
I don't
it was
remember
not
what
that.
happened with that. But we were in line in Dallas for some horrible place that I'm very happy that we did not go into. We were talking about the record. We were just talking about. I think we just ended up talking about problematic records. Yeah. And Give Me That happened. And we were like, I can't play that these days. We're sitting here clapping. Josh looks back with the most disgusted face I've ever seen. And it's like, what? I forgot what the actual
he said, why?
and gave us the most disgusted look.
I'm just curious, man. Hey, like, I don't want to get into, like, well, we can. I do. I'm gonna say I don't want to get into, but I want to get into just morality and music and just the line people draw. Because, like, right now it's the Brico case with YSL.
Yeah, no, that's. I mean, it's a perfect segue into that. Yeah. Young Thug was his house is raided. He was arrested, charged.
They arrested the dog.
They arrested the dog?
The green dog from the Slime Raiders cover.
Shut the fuck up.
I thought it was Photoshop. I don't know if I'm going to give it full credit. I thought it was shot.
But that's funny.
But no,
not funny.
Every member of YSL, these are charges that are stemming from 2013 all the way up. There's so many things. There's a long indictment that's out now. If you want to read it, I would go follow at Phil_Lewis. I think he's the one who posted the PDF of it. So shout out to him for that. People are reading it. A lot of people are going through it. I think that a lot of times when these types of things happen, same thing happened with GS9, same thing happened with 6ix9ine, same thing happened with all these rappers. Everyone, they go in, you know what happens? They go in their closet, they come back out with a big ass suit on.
Lawyer suit, chopper suit. The fucked up boat shoes.
They have a card. They say, I've done these many cases. I'm a civil criminal lawyer. And they don't know what the fuck they talking about. My whole role right now is to be like, okay, this shit looks bad. It probably is going to be bad, but I don't know how bad it's going to be right now. I really don't. Yeah. So, like, I'm not going to say shit. I'm just going to wait to see it play out.
Nah, it's unfortunate. It sucks. It's just whack that, like, hip-hop is targeted to a certain degree, but then it's just that this is just, a part of hip-hop. Like, I just want to enjoy these artists' music, but... we can't.
Yeah, and
Gunna, look at the year Gunna is fucking having right now. I know. He has the best album of the year, and he's in fucking jail right now.
And how depressing it. Even the Gunna thing was like, with the RICO, for people who don't know, it's like, they charge you as a criminal organization, and everybody involved, regardless of what they do. The first thing I said was, I don't even think Gunna don't look that type of nigga that would be in there.
They got Gunna for wearing a chain.
They got Gunna for wearing a slat chain and saying he got choppers on choppers, and they're trying to charge him for selling meth and shit. Because he said it in a song.
You know what's crazy? That video shoot for Fox 5
got shot up.
Yeah, it got shot up. I'm like, damn, these niggas is on attack. Under attack. What do you mean, Rico? They need to be protected.
It's just crazy, and it would just be a real shame. And again, as this is happening, Casanova had to plead guilty today to guns and drug charges, and he said he had to go straight to jail after that shit.
I mean, ain't he in jail? Shit.
Yeah, well, he got moved, I believe. He said he got moved, and something that happened. He didn't even get a warning or anything like that. And, I just think the best case scenario, like, again, if these types of things, like, trigger you and so, like, it bummed me out. I'm not going to lie. I'm gonna just get offline because it was too much jokes and misinformation flying. Victory laps, and I told you so.
I mean, everybody want to get a joke off. Like even it's funny, people were joking on, like, Keed and Reese, and I'm just like, bro, these are their friends in jail right now. Like, I would want to fight if somebody's cracking jokes at me right now. It's just wild. So
it sucks, man. It really does. So it's just like, more than anything, pray for his kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pray for
their families,
for
all
their
their
families.
families.
Like, everybody.
Crazy.
I mean, they found. I was like, when they said, "Oh, we found guns and drugs," I was like, "What the fuck you think he was gonna find in his house?"
Yeah. His name is Young Thug.
Yeah, like, what did you think? I
mean, man, praying for the victims, the families. Like, it's a lot of murders in this case, and I'm like, damn, like this shit. Like, it's funny. I was talking to somebody about this. Atlanta is turned up. You kind of hear it in the music, but like, it's really not peaches and cream. Like, people think, oh, I'm going to Atlanta. Everybody from LA and New York and like Florida, even they're like, I'm going to Atlanta. It's like a vacation. It's like it's rap vacation. We going to rap land. Like, no, it's not rap land, and it is rap land. Actually, it's gangster rap land.
Yeah, it is. Like, it's real out there, and I think people didn't understand the depths of it. But like, what's crazy is that like when I first started, I covered. Like, I hate to even say it like this because it sounds real like navel gazy, but it's like Alex, the ball god, put me on to Thug way back in the day. I think the call he said was just like, and this is when I was kind of deep into journalism. I was still freelance writing. He said, I got this new guy. It's 2013. He said, I got this new guy. He's so great. The thing is, he might be gay. And I said, wait, what? And from there, I was like, hey, I'm in. I was like, what is it? Who is it? He says it's Young Thug. And he's like, my thing is that he's crazy as fuck. He's like, I don't know if he'll ever make it because he's crazy. So it's like Thug had a stigma over him his whole career that he's crazy and he lives what he raps about. I would shudder to say that that's probably a huge reason why it's just so easy to charge him with this right now. Is because he has this stigma about it. When he says on a album, I had to wear a dress because I had to stick. And everyone says, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, okay, he's legitimately saying that. I've seen him. Everyone's seen him out. They know what it's about. And it's like, yo, like, this is something where the people are being targeted, whether it's true or not. I don't know. We gonna see. Like, we just going off an indictment. But it's like, yo, it looks terrible. As a huge fan of his, it's like, bro, like, it looks bad. You know what I mean? It looks real bad.
Yeah, no, that shit is super whack. So, I mean, man, just prayers and thoughts for real, because this is definitely a real situation. That's the thing I want to get across to people. Like, listen, like, this is real life. This is people's lives. So, like, the jokes are that they may be funny sometimes. They're not necessary.
Free Gunna, man.
Keep it to yourself.
Free Gunna, man. For more than anything, this guy is
he's having a crazy year.
Yeah, he was on
a boat.
He was on vacation.
He was on a boat doing his fucking TikTok trend. Yeah. And now he's in jail.
And they pushed the video back, clearly, because it was supposed to come out the day of the happening of the raid. They pushed the video back, and so he surrendered earlier today. As we're recording this, it was earlier today. They have not given him bond, but I mean, everyone's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Bro, they never do that. He has to get a case first. He has to get a court case first." So let's just pray, see what's up. Hey, we'll keep you guys updated on all of this. But I mean, like, there's a lot of shit going down. Like I said, Casanova, the Rod Wave thing. Wild.
We don't even. Hey, that's like just Florida, man. I love y'all, man. But damn, man.
Bottom boy, man. That's the bottom. That's the bottom boy.
Has anyone told him what bottom boy means?
Do you want it? He's strangling niggas. Do you want him to strangle you?
He's not strangling niggas.
You can tell the panhandle niggas. I mean,
Josh said he's not strangling niggas.
He's not. That's a family matter that needs to be handled and taken care of. But that song or that name of a label is.
Hey, chains. The chains too. If a nigga handed me a bottom boy chain, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna have to respectfully decline, bro. You don't got a cross or a bracelet or some shit.
It's just like, if that's what you want, for sure. Like, but I don't think he understands. So I just want to explain it to him.
He gonna have a lot of time to think about that wherever he's gonna be at. So Josh, last weekend we was chilling, and you were drunk last week, man.
I was not.
You was drunk.
I was not.
I feel like.
I mean, I drink wine. Like, it ain't really drunk.
What is it?
You're still drunk though.
I ain't really drunk. Niggas don't be getting drunk off wine. I ain't.
Yes, they do.
I be just like wavy.
Wavy.
Yeah, I be selling.
Josh, you hit us up. You said many things. Some that I won't repeat.
I don't even remember.
Why not? Why not? Let's go ahead and repeat.
This section might be redacted.
One thing that you said is that we got to put respect on Kodak Black's name. Oh, yeah. I said, where is this coming from?
KTB the boss. Kodak the boss.
What is that?
Nah, I was listening to Kodak's album. And I'm just like, bro, this shit is amazing. Like, he got some shit on this. Sink My Ship, like Purple Stamp. I just think people kind of glanced over this album, because he got shot right around it, like that kind of clouded this shit.
That did happen.
I don't think he dropped too many. He might have dropped some videos before.
I think he's got a bunch of videos.
But he didn't drop anything after. I don't think. So it's just like, I don't know.
One thing I will say about him is that for somebody who had rape cases and sexual assault cases, he's really living life, man. For sure.
I mean, yeah, he did all the hockey games.
Yeah,
I think he had just random hockey games, ashing on his Richard Mille.
The fucking when he was at this football game and they thought he was having sex.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, do y'all know what sex looks like? I'm like, that nigga was not having sex.
Kodak's up there just being Kodak, man. Shout out to Kodak, man. He lived, like you said, he living life. I just wanted to bring it back around. We've talked about Kodak every episode now. We talked about him with the lotto shit.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, Kodak, man.
I think we're speaking something into existence here. Yeah, and that is Kodak being on. What would that even look like?
That would be fucking amazing. Kodak, shout out to the whole team over there at Atlantic. Let's get Kodak on the BlkPrint, man. Let's talk about just the different business ventures he's into.
What?
I don't know what he's into. I want to hear. He might got some trucks or something. Shit. I know he got some real estate.
Everybody got trucks.
I know he'd be giving back. He went and gave everybody ACs in his projects during the summer. Like, that's some real shit. He is thoughtful. Like, ACs, like, niggas need that.
Yeah, I mean, in Florida, for sure. How hard to get out there? How hard to get out? With Cyrus in here, how hard to get out there, Cyrus? In Florida, how hard does it get out there? Man, it hasn't gone past 100. It hasn't gone past 100 in a few years. That's crazy to even say.
And the projects and the Pompano projects ain't got over 100. I don't know, bro. Projects. Whatever the fuck it is.
Our humidity is a whole lot different. I'll tell you right now. Me and Cyrus came here. We saw the weather was 64 degrees. We were cold as shit because 64 degrees in Florida.
I'm like this.
Y'all cold out here?
64 degrees in Florida is humid, sticky. Yeah. It might be a little bit cool from time to time, but then you get 70, 80. Of course, it's completely hot. We don't go outside, or we try not to go too much outside. 64 degrees out here was chilly. And I have a long sleeve on right now, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah, bro. That's why I'm never moving anywhere. This weather shit y'all play with, humidity
is not nice.
I have no time for weather, bro.
Oh my god.
Kodak-wise, though, I think he'll be actually very entertaining. I think for a video that has 2.4 million views, I'm actually surprised to say that I feel like this video is under the radar, but the Barstool video that he has with Caleb Presley, I think, is one of the funniest videos that I've seen in a very long time.
I know which one you're talking about. I'm tired of seeing niggas with.
Why is he on Barstool?
Yeah,
like, why
is he doing? But
I'm not Barstool guy. I'm rarely Barstool guy, but for him to give this type of content over to them is actually
but shout out to Barstool. I got a bag for me.
I mean, that brings up a good ass point. We're gonna talk about Kendrick in a second. I was gonna go to Kendrick, but that brings up a good ass point. But why they don't want to talk to us? Have you seen the Kalani thing?
Oh man, hey,
that was crazy.
Didn't you see the reporter try to cut like a promo after?
Yeah, like we did this because you was acting mean. I was like, there's no reason ever to act like that to an artist.
It's just like the whole energy of it. It's like you trying to get your bars off. Like she had, what she say? Some is it Uchi Wally or is it one mic?
Or is it one?
Like what you trying to get a joke off? Like. All right.
I was just upset about the part where she just kept saying, "You're coming to our platform." I'm like, I think Kalani is the artist that you need to be on this radio show. And granted, I don't listen to the Morning Hustle as often as apparently a lot of people do online.
People listen. When I seen this shit,
people listen to radio. Shit.
Yeah, I seen her interview someone before.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the Morning Hustle was, but what the fuck is a BlkPrint?
Yeah. No, hold on now. That's the BlkPrint.
We know what the BlkPrint is.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, the Morning Hustle, I didn't know what it was. So just her whole, like, our platform spiel was just like, all right, it's Kehlani on your platform. Like,
yeah, so.
Kehlani, it's funny. She brought up, I'm sorry to cut you off, but she brought up, like, oh, you're doing white media, like Cosmopolitan. I'm like, yo, Kehlani does everything.
Yeah, she really does.
I seen Kehlani with DJ Heads. I'm like, she does every platform. Like, it was just whack. I don't know.
For anyone who doesn't know, I guess she was doing like the radio car wash thing where she did one show before. I think she had done, I forgot what she said she had done before that show. And she said she was fine. So she goes in there. The first clip I saw was him, the host of the Morning Hustle, saying, "They are here and she is they." Just misgendering her. Like, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Because people are weird. You know that was. They came in before. It was like, yo, is a they.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they just was like, I
don't like that.
Y'all gonna make a joke? Like, what the fuck? All you have to say was Kehlani's here.
It's super easy to use the pronouns. Just
Yeah.
the pronouns, but they probably felt a way about it, made jokes about it, and you could see that Kehlani was. I don't even think she looked pissed. I was like, yo, this is corny.
Yeah,
it was like, yo,
corny.
this is corny shit, yo.
Yeah, and that's because on pronouns.
Yeah.
Respect the pronouns, but I do understand the joke in it. I respect all people, but I joke on all people as well. The pronoun thing is funny, but don't make the joke in front of the person.
Yeah, like don't make the joke while she's sitting right there, and make the joke because you felt like she was playing you. Like that's what artists gonna do. Like the thing about radio, and we gotta, my good friend A Plus has been in radio for years. It's like you got to eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to get Plus on to talk about the Gucci Mane story when he got into a fight with Gucci Mane. We got to get him on here. We got to get him on here with that story. But it's an example of how when he just asked a question, but it's like it's kind of a service industry radio is, where it's like we got to take that. It's kind of like another way for them to do promo. You got to you're marketing too.
You got to take that.
Yeah,
yes,
you got to take
absolutely.
it. They don't want to do it any more than you want to do it, whether you like it or not. So like you still got to do it. So they say this nigga says they are here and she is they or they are.
They start asking her about like her sex life and shit. I seen the clip. I'm like, why are you asking her about who she dating? But they tried to use the guise of a lyric, and I'm like, well, that's not original.
Yeah.
That
was so weird, bro.
They started talking about her record with SZA, and they said, "So how's it going with SZA? Is there scissoring involved right now?"
Like that's just corny. Like, come on, man. I don't know.
The wildest shit. And then to also play off Kehlani's sexual preference, which is weird. I'm just like, all right, man, this is somebody need to be knocking these niggas out, man. But it's like it makes radio look bad. A Plus is very upset about it. I would have loved to have for him to been over here to just talk about it a little bit, but I don't know if he can. He's like a PD, you know what I'm saying? He might even be mad for me saying this, but fuck it. Yeah, big money coming A Plus's way. Big money. But I mean, I had an awkward interview before. I had a couple, man. I had an awkward interview with Lil Durk. No, but not with Lil Durk, with King Louis, bro.
Oh man.
And I tried
How long was this?
It was almost 10 years ago. It'll be 10 years.
So around time he was on Yeezus.
It was 10 years ago, 2012. Yeah.
Also before Yeezus. A little before.
Yeah, a little before.
So you asked him if he was a BD or a GD?
No, I said he had the song about Venus, and I think the question was like, yeah, you know, like
They asked him a wrestling question.
it was like a wrestling question. It was like, yo, do y'all consider yourselves kind of like, because Chicago was 2012, Chicago was like kind of coming out. I was like, yo, you guys are kind of like bringing in a new wave. It's kind of like they did in wrestling with the Attitude Era and all this other stuff. Yeah. I was young, you know what I'm saying? I was just starting out. This motherfucker said, we ain't no wrestlers. And it was, it got very tense. I was like, oh no. And A Plus had to step in because at the time what I would do, and it was really kind of awesome. Because that's how I interviewed Thug, and I had got Thug like his first Complex interview.
Oh yeah.
But it was because we were talking to Melita the Mogul. She was like one of the first kind of like media girls out in Atlanta, and she kind of got on me early because I was talking about Thug so much, and she was like, "Well, Thug has to do an interview with this guy." And I think Plus was in, where was he? Not Cleveland. He was somewhere. He was like somewhere out of Virginia. And I was just like, well, how about Plus does the interview? And after that's done, he kind of gets me in for 5 minutes with Thug, and then I can do it. So like with Thug, it was like, I get on the phone. This is like old Thug, geeked up, all that shit. He's probably still geeked up, whatever. But he was just like, all right, you got 5 minutes, bro. And I was like, all right, cool. So I'm asking him questions. And I was just like, I got to ask him something that he'll like so I can get more time. Yeah. So I asked him about asked him about Lil Wayne. Oh, yeah. And then we just went off. He went off on a tangent for 10 minutes, and I turned that 5 into 20. Yeah. And it was like a way of maximizing it, because it was like, as an interviewer, you have to say something. Even when we do BlkPrint radio stuff, we have to ask them something that will make them feel comfortable and do that. That's why what they did was wrong, and that's why when I asked him about that shit, it was like, okay, I didn't read the room there. This nigga's not. He might have called this song about Venus, but it was just because he might have seen that nigga in passing, and he don't ever watch that shit again.
We ain't no wrestlers.
These niggas said we ain't no wrestlers. I said, all right, man. Well, and then Plus had to step in, like, no. What he was trying to say was this. He was like, oh, okay. So it was like, it was an awkward moment. I learned from it, but shout out to King Louis, wherever he is, man. He got me one of my first. I think I interviewed Durk, Louis, Thug, Ty Dolla $ign when Micah Bandon came out, all within like the first 6 months of me actually starting to write, and that kind of helped me get to where I was on Complex. But we got a big album coming out.
Yeah, might be the biggest album of the year.
You think so?
I mean, shit.
Harry Styles next week.
Yeah, the runway is clear.
I mean, you mean
yeah, It might be the biggest album of the year. I said might, right?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Josh knows something we don't know. Here we go again, man.
I just said it might be the biggest album of the year. I think it is, but you know.
People are waiting for this double album. I think I've heard that's been the rumor because he had 2 CDs, and the cover just came out today.
Cover is hard.
Cover is actually really, really good. The cover is dope. I think that again. I love it when you know. I think like my issue with it is like Kendrick tries to play into a medium in a space where it's a bunch of people that speculate on everything he does. Yeah. I was like, I love that he just put out a simple cover. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It lets you know this is what it is. This is where like one thing you said in our chat yesterday. He's not looking out. He's not looking out the window here. He's talking about personal, and that's personal right there. He's in a room with his baby mama and he's holding another kid. He's got a gun. That's it.
Yeah, nah, it's shout out to Renell who shot the cover. That shit is it's a powerful image. I think it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like I like the chatter around it. I believe that's his actual daughter in his hands.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, so it's like I looks just like him. I'm not sure. She looks just like him.
I figured one of them was his kid.
Yeah. I'm not sure if anything, but if like I said, it feels personal. The heart, even just that track that dropped and with the video, like is super personal. And like even with him talking
about Nipsey,
Nipsey and talking to other people, it's like it's from a personal place. And I don't know, man. I'm just excited for the album. I'm excited for the talk around the album. I like rap debates, so I'm excited.
It's about that's my favorite, and I feel like everyone argues the Kendrick thing in bad faith, right? Because it's always all or nothing. It's like it's classic before it even comes out, or y'all don't get it. Or it flew over y'all head, or it like I think one of the arguments was, why does J. Cole get? What was the argument? J. Cole gets all the looks, but Kendrick is looked over, and somebody said colorism or some shit. And I was like,
no
what?
Fucking way they tried color. No way.
Nah, it's just Kendrick is just a more recluse person. Period.
Yeah.
Like you see J. Cole with Dreamville and trying to rap. I mean, trying to play basketball. Trying to rap too. Nah, J. Cole, and just feature wise, like he had a crazy run. What was it 20
last year?
No, last year. But even before that, there was a point where he like stopped. Was that
2017, 2018? He had a couple. The one that they said that he and of course he won a Grammy with 21 for a Lot.
When did London come out?
2019. 2019.
2019. Then yep.
Oh wait, London or the London?
Yeah,
he got 2 songs.
London was 2019.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about the Bia record.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the first.
Damn,
one.
he do got 2
London records. Yeah, what's up with this nigga? He loves London. Huh? The Bia record's dope, but
I like Bia, man.
She rapping like Smiley. But it's tight because she can rap, but she took his flow. Nah, go listen to Smiley. Go listen to Smiley and then go listen to Bia record. She took his flow. She did it though. Like shout out to her. She really be doing her shit. She really write her rhymes. She co-signed by the Queen, so you feel me.
Oh man, Queen Radio, man. Come on. Coming to AMP very soon, man.
Big Nicki. So
everything. We need that Queen Radio lead in. I want us to position our show where when Queen Radio goes off, we go on.
I want Nicki to call me up to the stage. When she call the Barbs up and just be in the crowd. I got a question.
Oh, Justin. How are you doing, Justin? You have a question for me?
I have a question. What's your favorite smack freestyle?
Oh god.
She loves. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh man, we need to go to a smack event. I want to do that. I know some people at Caffeine. I would love to get like Tay Rock or somebody on our show.
Yeah, we should run it. It's funny. I watch some shits like in passing, but I would be down for it.
I think that the thing is that like Drake had, when I was at Caffeine working there, it was crazy to see how much he really cared about the way that it was presented, and he didn't want it to be inauthentic, obviously, but he also wanted it to be presented like an actual sport. And I think that's one thing that like Caffeine got really right while I was there, was like presenting it like it was a sport. And I was just there to kind of buoy that on the marketing end. But I think like going to one of those events would be really dope because it's like, I've never been to one, and they're like literally shot around the corner from me. So like, I would just love to go to one of those shits, man.
Oh yeah, I'm down. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like my favorite. I used to watch battle rap back in the day.
You like Murder Mook?
Yeah, but even like Reed Dollars and like, who else? It was a bunch of random niggas. Remember, you mad because I'm styling on you?
You gotta speak to somebody just to speak to me. Listen, dog, you can eat with me, and then listen. I'm not.
Well, act up, and I'm gonna have to lay down. Hold on, let me.
I'm styling on you.
Oh, you bad? I think
this is plenty gear because styling on. Type in older calories.
He said plus your Jordan's fake. That was one part of it. I just need the clip. Hold on, where's the clip
This should be
at?
the first one.
No, but it's 9 minutes long.
It's 9 minutes.
This the whole video.
It's like a 1 minute joint. You can type in older calories on you.
Hold on, where is it?
Come through in the whip with the same shoe size.
Hold on, where is this it?
That looks like the beginning of it.
I need the one where the thing pops up in the screen where it says,
"Oh, the cow is on you."
Oh, the cow is on you.
Yeah.
Oh, the cow is on you. It's like a thing to. Where is it? Is it?
Damn,
it's gone on. It's gone off the internet.
Yo, internet is crazy.
I'll scrub that shit if I was a guy too.
Relics be missing.
It took them 20 years to scrub that shit. That's where I found it at. They got the whole battle. I'm not gonna look at the whole battle. If you haven't seen it, it's just type in "Oh, you mad because I'm styling on you" and you'll see it. It was Knicks versus I don't know the other guy. It was Knicks and E and J.
Legendary internet stuff. Another very embarrassing battle that I remember is Sirius Jones sending Charles Hamilton to hell at the barbershop.
As soon as he saw the nigga, he started laughing at his clothes. He started laughing at his clothes as soon as he saw the nigga. Sirius Jones versus Charles Hamilton. Did you see the Charles Hamilton one where his girlfriend slapped him?
Yeah, that was on Fairfax.
No, way. When she was like, "This is madness." I wasn't like,
I don't even know what she said. She should be running around LA, but I was on Fairfax like after hours, like right in front of like Old Diamond.
Oh, it was. Hold on. I think. It is. The stores was closed. Hold on. Here we go. I hope it don't
music.
News TV.
Okay.
This is madness.
Like 15 minutes. Go ahead. Matter of fact, I have a question for you. Let me interview you then.
Interview me.
This is embarrassing.
How fun was it to pick me up at the airport?
Honest to God, it wasn't fun at all because you play fucking games.
How much games do I play?
You play mad games, but you have no games, so I don't understand it.
No, be clear. This is like Mary J. Blige's like stepdaughter.
Yeah, this is Kendra's daughter,
or her ex stepdaughter.
Yeah.
Street with someone that plays all these games.
Okay.
I win. Charles Hamilton for Hood News.
Fuck you. You didn't win shit. I wrote the sickest.
Okay, let me get to the
16
freestyle. I gotta get to the freestyle.
Get to the point.
Since I saw Drake spit off his
Yeah, she has a
Blackberry,
whole-
I feel like
whole
I
line
could do that
she
too
delivered.
because I'm
This
actually
is
not
madness.
a rapper, my nigga.
I was
write
in love, I was
poetry.
in love.
I don't remember this.
My
I don't
poetry's
remember the
hard.
raps.
For real,
Hold
for
on,
real.
okay. She's about to do it. Please hurry up.
I don't even want to. Damn.
Why was she embarrassed to actually say the shit? Hold on. This is madness.
This is madness. I was in love with wearing lust. Jumped in so quick and went deep with no trust. Good times were good, but the bad made sex a must. In the beginning, it was easy to please me because I'm a lush. I love hard, love fast, love right, love wrong. Go in, go deep, go hard, and live long. This only a message. This ain't just a love song. It's a goodbye because I know we won't get along. I ain't going to be fussing and fighting with you no more. I'm going to get it right because I know I should move on.
She was mad as shit.
Yo, she was very
So basically, Charles Hamilton brings up the fact that she had an abortion, and he gets knocked the fuck out. Very embarrassing days. Very embarrassing day. But I don't know how we got there from Kendrick. I don't know where I stand. Where it's like it's double. It's gonna be 2 CDs. Well, streaming wise, it's gonna be just one long ass album. Yeah. But I think that I'm excited. I'm just interested in seeing where he's coming from because you don't know where Kendrick is gonna come from. And I think that's the one thing that's intriguing, but also scary about him. Like, is the potential where it's like, do I want straight rap? Because like with the heart, I'm just like, cool. I knew you could do that.
I think the heart. I think it's just like what it was. A little warm up. Like, yo, I still do this shit. Like, ain't no rush. It's been 5 years, but I can still come out here and dunk on niggas real quick.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I took it as. Like, you know, it's not. I don't think it's a part of the album. The heart's never really been a part of the album when he does that. So
yeah, I thought it was a great appetizer. I was not one of the ones on the timeline shedding tears at any of the verses. Thought the concepts were actually pretty interesting. As we talked about covers, I thought the cover was actually very well thought about. That's what I like the most about his new venture in PG Lang. I think being able to see what him and his cousin Keem do, I think that's going to be something that ends up being very entertaining, something that we get outside of Top Dog. A conversation that I actually want to see even detail even further. I feel like the PG Lane conversation that we got has been like little teasers, but nothing that has been very, very detailed. And maybe this will be like our first introduction into what that area will be for Kendrick. So that's the thing that I'm looking forward to the most.
All right.
I don't know what it's gonna be. I hope you're not wearing that fucking what he wore to Coachella, bro, because I don't know what it was. The cowboy boots.
Oh yeah,
the LA cowboy boots,
Big
bro.
Stepper, man. Big stepping.
What's your favorite Kendrick album?
My favorite Kendrick album is funny. When you ask me that, when people ask me, I always say Untitled Unmastered. It's good. I really love that album.
Yeah,
but I think it might be Damn. Damn is great. To Pimp a Butterfly is. I mean, Kendrick is great. Like he is one. Like he's one of them like reluctant superstars, I think, and some people like hate him. Some people love it. Like someone like Giannis to me. Like Giannis is great.
Yeah,
MVPs, championships, and some people just like I can't vibe with this guy. And it's like why not? He's great.
I don't hear that. Is that like mostly here? Did you hear that?
I see it. I see the discourse. Like I see you guys.
Well, no, I've never said Kendrick sucked.
I don't think you said Kendrick sucks, but I don't think you think he's as great as he is.
I think. Hold on, man. You about to get me like? There's people that listen to this. All right,
but as great as he is.
But the thing is that my
you don't think he's as great as the Young Thug.
My sensibilities are different. Where it's like there's, but here's the thing though, Josh. It's like I think I listen to certain things over and over again. I don't listen to Kendrick all the time. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm the same way.
And people would dock you for that. Where it's like, well, you don't listen to him all the time. You listen to this shit, and that's why you don't like him. I'm just like, well, yeah, that's
for me. I liken it to movies. Like I watch The Godfather 2 every year, maybe.
Yeah,
it's a great movie. It's one of my favorite movies.
But there's certain things where it's like I can look at The Color Purple. Fantastic movie.
I haven't seen that movie in 20 years.
Fantastic movie, but I don't watch that shit.
I heard they're remaking that actually.
They are.
Yeah.
It's gonna. I think Cynthia Erivo or whatever her name is. She's gonna be in it. But
I think Sierra's in it too.
Sierra is.
Yeah, Haley Bailey or
Haley. Yeah. Or Haley is it? Is it Clyde Haley? Whatever.
Haley Bailey.
But it's like with Kendrick. It's like I respect the technique. I respect who he is. I respect all of that. Because that's what I said. The heart. I was like, I knew he could do that. Yeah. But it's like I know he can do it, but at the same time, it's like, am I going back and listening to Damn
but
right now?
I'll listen to trap shit.
Exactly. That's what I like.
I listen to trap shit and Krungbin. So
yeah.
Sorry.
I listen to trap shit. Kendrick is not trap shit. There's people, but I feel like there's people that will dock you for saying, I think Young Thug is the best rapper alive. I think Future is the best rapper. We had that conversation last episode, but it's like, why not him? It's like, okay, when Kendrick comes out, I'm gonna listen to it one time through. I'm gonna pick 3-4 songs out of it, and if I'm still listening to it after that,
this might be the one you listen to all the time. This might be the earworm. I could see it, man. Like this, I feel it's a different energy. Because
with Damn,
ain't no singles.
With Damn, it was like. To me, it was just obvious. I was like, this is the radio album to me. It was like, this is a bunch of radio stuff. I think the one song I'll come back to is Love. I love off of that album. I thought it was fantastic. I love the video. I loved how the video had the tease for the Black Panther soundtrack on it. I was like, that was fucking beautiful.
I actually want to change my answer. To Pimp a Butterfly is definitely my favorite Kendrick album because there's a song on there that'll damn near make me cry. I sing about you. And
that's why I can't listen to that. That's on Good Kid.
Oh yeah, my bad. I meant Good
Kid. Yeah.
That song would damn near make me cry.
Yeah.
And then also, is that the song where he says I used to be jealous of Trevor Ariza?
That was the one after that.
Black Boy Fly.
Black Boy Fly. Yeah.
Like that song that would make me cry. And I used to be jealous of Trevor Ariza. Is like too. They stick with me.
It was Aaron Aflalo.
Yeah, my bad, Aaron Aflalo. But that's real. Like growing up in LA, you see these niggas that hoop. You're like, damn. Like,
it could have been me.
Drew Holiday. I used to play basketball against Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Could have been me, man. He's goddamn about to be in the Eastern Conference Finals.
For me, I don't think it's ever about the replay value or the ability that Kendrick has. I'm just tired of the internet shit that people do with him being the boogeyman. Like, can we just tell new stories and new things? It's been 5 years since Damn. He's in no beef. He has no issue with anybody. No, he's not sparring with anybody for competition. There's no Big Sean issue. There's no Drake issue. Let's not do this boogeyman shit anymore. Like, please. And they continue to do it. They continue to do it.
I feel like if anything, it's just like, you know, this is like an Adele drop. Get out the way. If it's not like I don't see the competition shit. Like I hate that fans even care about record sales and numbers. But I don't even think about that shit. I think people are just getting out the way.
And that's my thing is like Kendrick I've never looked at him like, oh, million out the gate. That should have been shut down after To Pimp a Butterfly.
But he might have to, you know, because this is crazy, and I don't think people are really understanding this. This is the post George Floyd album. Like I don't like, I'm not to call it that, but this is the first Kendrick Lamar release after George Floyd. Yeah. Bro, I seen a white dude riding his bike in North Hollywood, bumping the heart.
No way.
Riding with no hands, actually. Hands in his pockets. In North Hollywood.
That's a world. Listen, man. Fuck with you, Kendrick. That's a world I don't want to live in, bro.
But I'm saying this to say, you about to get a lot of allies and people that probably wasn't Kendrick fans before. It's like, yo,
how could they have not been a fan of him after that radio ass album?
They were, but now it's like they were a little scared. It's like, but now they're like, we're gonna embrace the scaredness. We're gonna embrace the super blackness.
It's okay to be afraid.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man.
No, I think, and that's a good point. I'm glad you called me on it. Where it's like, yo, like, I never said he sucked, but it's like I'm not bumping Kendrick music.
I was curious, but I was just curious to get your perspective because it's not a perspective that I don't understand. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of get it out there because there's plenty of listeners and people who are like that, and I think me being from the West, I'm definitely biased, but Kendrick Lamar is definitely the best rapper in rap right now. If he wants to, whatever he wants to do.
But I think that the argument comes from, and what sours me on this, and it sours me on everything, is that when it comes out, I got to stay off the timeline because that will skew your opinion.
The timeline skews your opinion on everything. I'm over Twitter. I think it's about to be done for Twitter, bro. It's too many people got voices.
How many years?
I mean, I'm such an early adopter. I be leaving shit early. Like I think I'm out of here early. Like I think. Honestly,
what have you left? Can you name the things that you left early?
Oh, like Tumblr, like all the type of shit.
Oh yeah, everybody migrated.
Like even just little clothing trends and shit. I'm like, oh, it's getting too hot. Let's get off this block. Like,
I think like the first thing is gonna be, and you know what's gonna happen, Josh and MC. You know what's gonna happen on Friday. Drake can't do this, and I'm like, why are we still doing this? They're not the same artists.
They're not the same artists, and I hate that shit in comparison.
That's why I was not in favor of a Drake and Kendrick beef because I was like, these two serve different audiences but the same. Yeah. I feel like Kendrick and Drake have
it's different messages, same audience.
Exactly, and they have the same audience. Why would either of them want to alienate one audience from the other and split their sales? You want these two to survive. Like that's the one thing that happened because I remember back in 2013, 2014, it was like this is the new Jay-Z and Nas, and I said this is not the new Jay-Z and Nas.
I don't think people even understand. Like Kendrick is above rap beef.
Yeah,
like has Kendrick been in a rap beef?
Big Sean.
Wasn't a rap beef. I think that was just niggas just like
miscommunication.
Miscommunication and miscommunication.
That niggas hyping it up?
No, niggas is rappers. So niggas probably was in the studio. I'm better than Big Sean. I think I can hear a nigga saying that. Yeah. And niggas just somebody went and told him that and he just felt some type of way. I don't think it was no real beef.
It was like off the control thing, which
I feel again, like Sean actually did feel away though. Like hearing those interviews, I feel like Sean actually did feel away.
Yeah,
he could feel that way.
Yeah, it's like
he could feel that way.
I mean, if you a rapper, you don't think you're the best rapper, something's wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, come on. Like,
he could definitely feel that way, and I think like that's what's gonna. It's not gonna sour me on the album, but I hate the discourse. There's no one doing good faith, and I think this is from podcast to timeline to everything. I saw like a Joe Budden shit where it was like Kendrick controls the game. And I was like, how? He hasn't even been around. How does he control the game? I think
people just say that because they're like, yo, when he moves, like the culture stops.
It stops, but does it shift?
Oh, I think it does shift. Okay. I'll say after every Kendrick Lamar release, sonically and just how shit was going, shit changed. Yeah. So I see niggas about to get mad conscious. Niggas was quick to no, I'm telling you, 2020 happened. Niggas was like, damn, niggas did conscious right after 2020, and it was like, it's too soon. Like, yo, message ain't even thought out.
Little baby.
Bro.
LeBron?
Yeah, bro. Now watch. Now after Kendrick dropped, and he talk up and he do conscious in a cool way, because it's like it's just black experience in America.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, you about to get niggas that's gonna come back around like, what?
Josh sold me on the album because I was kind of like, whatever.
Bro, I'm honest to God, like I'm not the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard the album, like to keep it real. Like I have not heard the album, but I just the energy around it, like working on the album, the energy around it, it's like, oh, he about to shift the shit. And I've talked to people who heard it and they like, yeah, that nigga.
He on some shit.
He on some shit. Like, yeah. So like I just think, you know, people just gotta be ready for like Kendrick, and that's why like the boogeyman shit. It's like, yeah, like the boogeyman is coming. Be ready.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. Just be ready. Candyman wasn't a bad guy. He was just a misunderstood guy.
But some people just go completely off the board with it and just make the corniest jokes and say the entire rap game is scared. Like who's anybody truly scared?
The internet and Twitter. That's why back to my point. Twitter and the internet is finished because of the jokes and the discourse. Like the discourse, that shit don't happen everywhere. It just happens on Twitter.
Yeah.
Cause everybody trying to go viral.
Yeah.
Niggas is trying. Man. Niggas' whole Twitter thing is to go viral at this point.
It's just off everything.
Bro, even the nigga that was releasing the news about the Young Thug shit, it's like you releasing the news to go viral. Like, nigga, just give me the news.
That
nigga.
weird, that shit was, there was somebody posted something in one of our chats where it was like, Young Thug has not got bond and he's facing 50 years he's facing life. And I said, I went to the account, no verified check. This nigga ain't did shit. I'm like, why are y'all saying this shit?
That is what's the most dangerous. Shit that is not verified information that people just do not fucking check, and it gets tens of thousands of shares and quote retweets and thoughts from people that could not give you a single piece of detail of the story that's happening.
Yeah, I don't know. Twitter and just
the discourse, man.
Public opinion. You about to go out of style.
You already saw what are the rappers saying in the group chat, and somebody was just like, "Oh, I know Big 30's shaking in his boots right now." Like,
I don't like that because it's like, dog, every rapper is shaking in their boots right now. Straight up, this shit's a war on rap music.
Yeah,
fuck the bullshit.
That's
true. Is a war on rap music.
That's true. That's true. Like it's definitely like a situation where it's like, bro, like. It's like it was 10, 20 years ago with Hip Hop Cops, 30 years ago with Diddy and them, and we right back at it right now. And it's like, let's not look at the fact that it's like, all right, these things come from people who are primarily in an environment, and this is what they grew up like, and they have PTSD from it, and this is what they go from. I'm not questioning if anything is this wrong. If any of this is wrong. This goes to Dirk, and we talked about NBA YoungBoy, and we talking about Thug. These are people that are plucked right from the streets. And you put them in a position where they have all the money in the fucking world to do whatever the fuck they want with it. What the fuck do we think is gonna happen?
And it's not even just that. It's like, you know, where does the streets and the music career begin and end? It's like that shit it's hard to like just separate it so fast.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I think these guys have removed themselves from those situations, and it sucks that these situations are bringing them back. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, it's hard, bro. It's hard on rap music. They don't do this for nothing else. Like not even to put the spotlight on it, but ranchero Mexican music. Yeah. It's just all about fucking drug dealing. Yeah. It's literally all about drug dealing. They not getting hit with the RICO law. Yeah. So it's just like, it's just interesting, man.
Mafia.
Like,
this is mafia. Yeah. This is legitimately a mafia charge.
Hey, Rick Ross said it best, man. 30 years are better when they call you a trendsetter.
Yep.
Bro, it's not looking good for Young Thug, and like
you gotta pray, man.
Pray for all involved.
You gotta pray, bro. But
Ryan Scientists, do not incorporate the free YSL free Thugger shirt into your set, please. That's all I'm gonna say on that topic. I don't have anything else to say.
That's her man. That's her boyfriend.
Okay.
For now.
Josh's face when delivering that news.
Josh is like, yeah, I'm in there now.
Nah, man.
Josh, I'm here for you, man.
No, I'm not here for you.
No, but what did you? Before we get out of here, what did you think about the Drake DM shit and the guy trying to like make money off of it and all that?
What
shit?
happened?
The Drake had. It was this internet thing in the comments.
Yeah. So, for listeners, it was the dude said some weird shit about Drake's. His son. Yeah. He said your son playing with your rhyme.
Ghost Rider or something like that on Instagram.
Corny. So Drake is just being petty, man. He was just doing some petty bullshit. He a superstar. He could do that real quick. The nigga was dragging it. The couple, they went on TMZ. He was talking about it. The chick actually looks like she wants to leave the guy. And she probably should. The nigga said, he started the interview like, I'm a Drake fan. It's like, and I get it, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. I just said it 5 minutes ago.
Everybody's trying to go viral.
No, fuck everybody going viral. That too. Public opinion is going out of style.
Yeah.
I don't want, before when Twitter first came out, I was like, I want to see everybody's opinion. Nah,
I don't want to see no more.
I just need 10 people's opinion because I know that makes up all of y'all at this point. Because all y'all want to say funny shit.
Yeah.
So I just need 10 opinions. That's the whole thing.
It's scary, bro.
Hey,
it felt so much more controlled on forums. Like, I felt like when we had rap forums, like your Box Den, like your Realist Niggas, any other areas, it felt like you knew that there was That was a forum on public opinion, and it stays there, and it doesn't affect your media. It doesn't affect your news.
It's largely anonymous on forums.
Yeah.
Like, you could be anything you wanted. There was a nigga on SOHH who was acting like Gold Dust with Tourette's. There was a nigga.
Crazy, like
There was a nigga on there that his name was Federal Agent DMX, and he had a thread on there called "Everybody Get on the Motherfucking Ground" because remember when he went to the airport and he told everybody.
It's crazy. I remember these names. It's funny, like people, casual listeners, y'all probably don't even know about hip hop forums. That's like some real nerdy hip hop shit.
Yeah, but it wasn't nerdy back then.
Yeah,
it's not nerdy.
It's where you went to talk about rap.
That's real.
We had.
That was the Twitter before Twitter.
Exactly.
It's still there. I think Reddit is a great forum for
It
that.
is.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Atlantaology, the Reddit subreddit. I've been all in it.
Josh is fucking. Y'all don't believe in it. Y'all don't be believing it. Josh said one day, man, I used to play Elder Scrolls Morrowind. I said, all right, man.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Like I work in music. I'm getting older. I need to be tapped in. What's going on?
Now, Reddit in our age, Reddit is definitely a good place to be tapped in.
It's funny. I just trip off the different subreddits. Like the hip hop ones are like always gang related.
Yeah.
It's like damn. But so like Cali banging is the LA one. Like damn, I'm just trying to figure out what's happening.
Who's hot? What's going on out here, man? But thank you guys for listening. That was a quick little hour right there. We freestyled it. That means we getting good, brother. So we are definitely on the way to. Damn, man, I'm getting married in a couple days.
On the way to a wedding.
Yeah, man. So, I'm gonna be out, but I mean, I'm gonna be back. And the next guest we have for BlkPrint Radio is LeJethro Jones, my man John. I work with him at All Def Digital. We got a bunch of stories we're gonna talk about and a bunch of ignorant shit we're gonna talk about from working out there. But he's a great guy. He's gonna be on our next episode of AMP on AMP. And I'm gonna be on vacation for the next week. So thank you guys for listening. Obviously, Patreon, you guys are getting it first, but you guys are also gonna be getting the Justin Hillian episode of BlkPrint Radio after this. So for Josh Pease, J5, I'm J5 of course, and MC. Thank you guys for listening to the BlkPrint, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Peace.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Let's start with a bop. Oof, you guys are gonna love this one.
Okay, callers, is the album worth a listen? It's so good. I bet you would love the intro. Let's play it.
Whoa, a win like that calls for some victory music.
Yo, we are here. BlkPrint Radio, of course, an extension of the BlkPrint. I am Justin, J5 here. And I'm currently kind of waiting on Josh Pease. He's stuck in LA traffic. Of course, the worst of all time is LA traffic, but we're here anyway. He's actually at the door, so he'll be joining in a second. But I also have my man MC here. Of course, we have a special guest today. Man, this guy is somebody who supported the show from the beginning. He is, he's all over the place right now. He is the showrunner for The Chi on Showtime. He's written for shows such as Snowfall. He's got a new show coming up that we're going to talk about in a few on the episode today. But we got to introduce him right now. He actually shares a name with me. His name is, of course, Justin Hillian. What's going on, my brother?
What's happening? I didn't know if I could take myself off mute. I'm figuring out the app. But what's happening? I'm happy to be here, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm so glad that you got the app right now because it's super new. It's kind of like an emerging piece of tech.
Hey, no, I mean it's only right. Amazon. I'm trying to tap in. I'm following the bag.
Yeah. well, of course, it wouldn't be the BlkPrint without the boss nigga discount. So we're gonna play that sound real quick. Hey, it's your first B&D on the BlkPrint, man.
Hey, I've been looking for that, and so this was gonna be my first question.
Yeah.
Was like because again, I don't want to fumble the bag. So like, as far as code of conduct, are we at the office? Are we In the parking lot of the office? Are we on the block?
We in the
Where
streets.
We
in the streets.
Oh,
we in the
okay.
community. We in the community.
Okay.
You could, let your hair down. I've actually read a couple of your interviews, and I'm like, man, he really buttoned up. He about to let loose on the show today.
Hey, you got to know protocol. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
And of course, I would be remiss to not have you on the show without plugging the fact that The Chi season 5 premieres on June 24th on Showtime. Big time. Like we're gonna talk about the season 5, all of that in a second though.
Hey, let's do it. I'm an open book. Whatever you want to talk about, we can go there.
All right, cool. So before we get to Q&A, we're gonna run a couple more songs right after this, just to keep it in. We keep it in the Chi today because we got my man Justin Hillian here. We are going to play Common, The Corner from the album B. Remember that album, Justin?
Oh, for sure. Y'all don't know. I'm a music. I dig in the crates show too. So, you know what I mean?
Okay, well we need that here. We love that here at the BlkPrint. So just sit tight.
I'd have had a future top 10 for y'all and everything.
Oh shit! Oh, we got to get to that. We got to get to that future top 10. We're gonna get to that future top 10. But before we get into all of that, we got Justin Hillian on the line on BlkPrint Radio. We're gonna hit you guys with a couple songs. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk. This has been a long time coming. I'm very excited for this conversation, and you will not want to miss it. So this is Common, The Corner from the album B on BlkPrint Radio. Boy, get nasty. Had to cut that one a little early because, of course, Josh Pease stepped into the building.
I'm here. Tardy P. I'm sorry, guys.
Tardy P.
I'm really Speed Racer XP because I was on the freeway going crazy,
bro. Wait, Justin, do you live out here in LA?
I do. It's funny. I'm currently in North Carolina for, ironically, a wedding. But
wow.
For sure, I live in LA.
Wow. So 2 weddings this weekend. Jesus Christ. Of course, you guys are listening to BlkPrint Radio. J5, Josh Pease, MC, and Justin Hillian, showrunner for The Chi on Showtime. Of course, if you didn't know, that's airing on June 24th on Showtime. Of course, you got to chat. You got to tap in. I'm tapping in. It's one of my favorite shows out right now. But Justin, man, you one thing about you is that, like, what really shocked us about the reach of the BlkPrint in general was when you hit me and Josh up and said, yo, I'm fucking with this. And I was like, whoa, I was like, who's this nigga? And I said, whoa.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the people who listen, man. So yeah, no, thank you for reaching out for real.
No, thanks y'all for having it, man. I mean, it's important to, like, you know what I mean? It just don't be a lot of regular niggas like talking about important shit and like trying to elevate and like the pitfalls, you know what I mean? Just how tricky it can be to navigate certain situations. So I appreciate it, you know?
Absolutely. And hey, man, like that was something where it was like before me and Josh could announce the Amazon deal, I was like, we got to get Justin on. We got to get him on. We got to get him on. And I think we shouted you out one of our first episodes. And like he was like, just wait for the Amazon shit. And I was like, okay. And I DM'd you a week ago. I was like, the time has come, brother.
Hey, the irony is when you DM me, I had lost my voice because I went to a birthday party the night before, and I was, you see somebody you ain't seen in a long time, and we was talking so much shit that like I just lost my voice. I was like, damn, I hope I'm straight next Wednesday, but we all good.
That was me in Dallas WrestleMania weekend, so I feel you.
Every night it was crazy.
I feel you on that. But let's get into this, man. It's the 5th season of The Chi. Not too many shows, not too many shows reach that mark. Like, what's some things that you've been doing, like in the writer's room and creatively, to kind of keep this fresh?
Man, it's just really well. Like, so every season of the show, low key, if you notice, is kind of a different genre, and that's like what we do to keep it fresh for us. Just switching it up. Because like I took over season 3, and I just wanted to I've been there the whole time, but like season 3 is when I started running it. And it was like, what can we do to just like shake it up, And so we kind of made it this thriller / mystery, and in season 4, it was like, all right, like, how do we talk about all of the shit that's going on in the community, but like not in the way that other shows are going to do it, in a way that like is organic to the show and not reaching. It was like, oh shit, we got this crazy mayor. Like, we could show what it looks like to actually defund the police. Like, a lot of people are saying it, but like, what's the practical application of a city of people trying to do that? So like, we did that. And this season, we just feel fortunate enough that like people have been rocking with us long enough, and we got these characters that we're gonna lean into these relationships. And this season is low key like a soap, you know. Which I think fun and messy.
Hey, I like that. We played Cameron. We played a song from Cameron from Purple Haze. He says on one of the songs, it's a ghetto soap opera. So that's really what the Shy's going for.
Hey, man, Cameron's one of my favorite. I like rappers where you can't get this nowhere else. Like, if you want to hear Cam, you gotta go to Cam. Like, it's no Cam light. Nowhere.
It's like a real style master. Like, he just he got his own style. Like, that's one of the reasons why he's one of my favorite rappers. Like, he always kind of fluctuates in my top 5, is because like he's really unique in how he raps, and like you can't rap like him.
No, not at all. Not at all. Were there any, or have there been any struggles? I mean, you've pretty much like, you've been working on black shit. Let's just be clear. I'm gonna talk to you like you my nigga here. Like, you've been working on black shit. Snowfall,
like super white shit. So like, you know what I mean? Like, I had to transition.
Bro, I was like, this nigga did Superstore. I said, nigga, get out of here. This nigga doing some black shit now. How you go from Snowfall to the Shy, like, you know, and but the thing is that you've been on kind of both ends of it. You've been on kind of like, you know, just really super serialized drama, and all the way to, you know, another serialized drama that you've been changing every season. You know, how have there been any struggles with you trying to keep an authentic black story on television?
You know, I mean, there's always struggles, but like, the good thing is it's worth the struggle, right? You know, like, you get the story like this, you know, stories like these, and it's more responsibility than anything. Now, of course, you're not gonna get it right, but like, you know, you get in there and you fight and we argue to just make sure that we're doing, you know, something that's authentic. Right. You know, people may not, you know, like it, but at least like, you want it to be grounded in reality.
Right.
You know?
And I mean, like that, and that's super tough, because it's like we get so much bullshit on TV. So when you get stuff that kind of breaks through it, you get the Atlantas, and you get, you know, FX kind of running it up as far as like shit like that goes. But it's like, but Showtime's doing it. I see Stars doing it too. Like the Power shit, that's a black soap right there.
Yeah, that is not playing. He's not playing.
Have you come across
running it up?
Have you come across, like, he seems to be in like a buying frenzy. He got Monique, all that stuff. Have you guys come across paths or anything lately?
No, not yet. I haven't been fortunate enough to cross his path, but you know what I mean. I know some people that are rocking with him, and they're all very happy. You know, he's handling business over there.
Yeah, I mean, you go from Snowfall, you go to BMF. Maybe you could, you know what I'm saying.
Hey man, it's funny because since we on the block, I wanted to be on BMF so bad, like,
oh man.
So like, cause I went to University of Michigan, right? But it took me 6 years because like I was in Detroit a lot. Mm-hmm. But the funny thing is, like, when I was there, it was the Street Lords who were really running shit. Like, you know, rest in peace, Blade Icewood. And BMF was like there, but not, you know what I mean? But like, let's just say like the presence was felt. And so like I was particularly invested in them getting that story right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I'm glad you brought up just Michigan and Detroit. Like, have you gotten to like the Detroit film scene? Have you seen any of these movies?
Hey, man.
No, I'm telling you, go on. It's crazy. This is an Amazon plug. Prime has all the Detroit films, and they're amazing. Buffed Up is a classic.
Sneakiest hashtag
people
ad.
don't know. Hey, people don't know. I got a pair of white buffs and a pair of taco buffs.
Realest nigga in Hollywood right here, man. Realest nigga.
Hey, you got it, man. You got to be like, it just do something to your spirit.
Yeah.
And you go into a meeting and they don't know who you are. You got to throw in the buff so you know who you are. Like,
hey,
that's a real shit.
Let's drop one. Let's drop two. Let's draw two for that one, man. And speaking of these rooms, I hate to sound like Pimp C here, but speaking of these rooms that we be in, as a creative, like me and Josh, you know, we love to talk about just having that, you know, the creative struggle as being young black men in Hollywood, in the music industry, in entertainment. I'm in like fucking tech, all this shit. I'm sure you've been in a situation where you're the only one that looks like you in the room. Like, how has it been navigating that, particularly in Hollywood, which is something that I have no clue anything about?
It's been tough. It's been tough because like really pretty good at sort of navigating those situations, but every now and then, like perfect example, like when I had my meeting, I've never had a staff job before. I'm getting my meeting on Superstore, and like for those in the Midwest that know, so like the first time like I took a year off from school, like I worked at the store called Meyer. It's like a big box store. So I'm interviewing, and he's like, oh yeah, the showrunner's like, oh yeah, so you oh, so you worked at this is perfect, so you know what's going on. He's like, yeah, unfortunately I haven't had the opportunity to work at a store like this. I was like, you mean fortunately? And he was like, and he looked at me and I was like, oh, I think I just blew it. Like, and then, but I kind of did blow it because they didn't ask me back to that show once I got the job because they had this fantastic character, fantastic actor, and they like had him, but he was like supposed to love sneakers, right?
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, so he loves sneakers, but like he got on Team Jordan, like,
man.
Man,
this is like unacceptable. And then they were like, well, no, and they show me the budget, and I'm like, you getting finessed. Like if somebody is telling you, I'm like, these are Team Jordans. There's no way nobody spent $500 on these. Like, and then it was just like, now I'm a problem because I'm like,
because you pointing out the authentic shit.
Make sense.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like,
but that's where it's tough.
Shit like that.
That's where it's tough. Where it's just like you got to tell them. We always got to be the ones that tell other niggas, particularly white niggas, but you got to tell other niggas like what's really good. Like I remember I would sometimes I go on campus and stuff like that, and I'm just like, man, like I see people just wearing shit that I know they would not wear if like if you know what I'm saying, like culturally. Like, why are you wearing Balenciagas, man? You work in tech. Like, what are you doing, bro? That shit is weird to me. Like, it's definitely a learning experience, but it's also kind of like shell shock, where it's like, hey, like when we're born and from where we come from, all of us where we come from, it's like we're used to things running a certain way, but when we get in #these rooms, it's like, oh no, it's a whole different type of shit going on right here.
The biggest thing for me was the passive aggression.
Yes,
I was like, oh, like we like. It's like, are we beefing? Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
You're like,
man, that happens. It's crazy how that happens, and it's like, yo, we're all trying to get to a better goal. Like, I try to tell my team all the time. It's like, if I'm critiquing something or coming from a cultural stance, I'm trying to make it best so the output is greater.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about the egos in the room. Like, I'm just trying to make sure this is a good product. And it's crazy how some people don't understand that and get like offended.
But you know what though? But I've been like super blessed because like I was a writer's assistant on Scandal, right? So I got to see how Shonda,
bro, you
handle business.
All nigga shows.
No, but I'm really curious about how Shonda handles those rooms because those are the rooms she's in and she thrives in.
No, but this is what I learned. Like Shonda, she have her shit together and she does not play games. So like by the time it came to Scandal, she was already like, she would tell a network like, look, I gave y'all Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is for y'all. Scandal is for me. So when it comes to notes, you're welcome to attend the table read so you know what's happening. But, I don't really need your input, And I was like, damn, it can like get to that point, And then like I worked on, Snowfall with, rest in peace, John. And this is a lot what people don't know about John. John was in the room every day, season 3.
Wow.
And, don't have to be. He was in the room, standing up, arguing, fighting, you know what I mean? Like just
trying to get the
like
best
the
product.
most passionate person. Yeah, he's like, this shit gotta be real. This shit gotta be real. Yeah. And then working with Lena on The Shy, like she just not going for it. Like I remember the first meeting I had with her about a feature, and like the actor won't be named, but they were like, this actor was attached to this project. And they were like, yeah, so how do you feel about him giving notes? And she was like, I mean, she took her sneaker off and started lacing it up and was like, I mean, I'm not going to tell him how to act. So,
yeah.
And I was like, damn, like, and just was lacing her sneaker. I was like, I was like, okay, like you can be yourself. You just got to accrue the appropriate amount of leverage, and prove yourself to fully be yourself.
Got to build up that credit.
Like, okay. Man,
Yeah, no, and that's what's crazy is that you kind of come from like a lineage of like of greats, you know what I'm saying, to become great yourself in what you're doing with the Shine. And again, shout out to you, man. BND for you, bro. How many free sneakers you get, nigga? How many free sneakers you get, bro? How many free sneakers,
man? Bro? I don't get none, bro. I gotta get plugged in with y'all. I pay for and I got a lot of sneakers. I be paying for my sneakers. I pay for my sneakers. I pay resale because I don't have time to be like camping.
Same.
But
playing
like,
reindeer games.
Shit, I just gotta have it.
I feel the same way.
I just gotta have it.
I feel the same way, bro. I gotta get it. So however I gotta get it, I'm gonna do it. But
that's fun though. We gotta all right. So you joining us in the what's our game called? The seeding game, bro. We gotta get into the seeds. Holler at us. But we're gonna do another break and we're gonna get back with Justin on the show. Next song up is it's a Josh pick, man. Why you pick Rolling Papers?
Oh, should I tell y'all before or after? I mean, I picked Rolling Papers because Damo's kind of from like Inglewood adjacent. Okay, and I just feel like it's a good transition.
Okay, I get where you're going here. So when we come back, we're gonna talk to Justin about some things that he's working on BlkPrint Radio. Be right back. We are back on BlkPrint Radio. J5, Josh P's MC, and our special guest Justin Hillian. How you feeling, man? You need anything? We got some brews, got some water here. I know you know what I'm saying. How you feeling? Oh damn, he ain't even here. I'm about to say.
Oh yeah, I was like, I'm good. You asked me. I got some water right here.
He's about to Postmate you some water.
I got you, brother. I got you. But we played that. There was a little Inglewood connection here because word on the street. It's not even word on the street. It's actually on Variety and everywhere. And Deadline and all shit. That you are now a fucking double show. I don't even know how you're gonna have time to do this. You know what I'm saying? But you're a showrunner for The Wood, which is kind of, are you guys bringing it, are you guys, is this a continuation of the movie or is it its own kind of universe? Everyone's into multiverses and shit now.
No, yeah. So right now we're just shooting the pilot. Hopefully we get a series order. We're going to shoot the pilot in June. It's looking good though. Everybody is excited, but knock on wood. Nope, that was terrible. I'm a dad,
that's a good one because I got an Inglewood tattoo and when I knock on wood, I knock on the wood.
Oh, dope. No, yeah, it's keeping the spirit of the original movie, and some of the original characters are going to be there, but it's mostly from the perspective of three 25-year-old young black men, from Inglewood, just trying to figure out, life, relationships, dating, friendship. You know what I mean? Just like, cause I know it's a lot of people don't understand the pressures of a young black man dating in LA.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's super tricky.
Yeah.
Like, super tricky. Like, you're supposed to have, some money, some hustle,
a house,
you know what I mean?
A job,
but still some edge to you. Like, it's like they want it all. Like, they
character, God forbid.
Want me to be a gangster and a gentleman?
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure if you're trying to particularly when you're young and you're trying to all right, how can I be, you know what I mean? That nigga, it's a laundry list of shit if you really want to be him. So, it's just like people trying to figure that out and, get in where they fit in.
What angle or perspective, as you're in the writer's room and you have probably a wonderful group of writers around you, like what perspective do you look at the most? Are you looking at like the person who is 25 and has been through it, or are you driving or dragging from your own experiences?
Man, I mean, this first episode is almost all the shit either happened to me or somebody it either happened to me directly or I was outside laughing at the nigga it happened to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I just feel like you can't fake authenticity. Like people can feel when shit is real and when shit is made up.
Yeah.
So I try to just be as authentic as possible.
Man, and that's just that perspective of like a 25-year-old black man in LA like that. I haven't seen that POV on TV in a long time. So it's like I'm looking forward to that just because like that was the life I lived, and it's just also just cool just to see like I don't know, black dudes doing something positive. Like most time you see a black guy is 25, he's like in a gang or getting out of a gang. Like it's not like it's some bullshit. So.
Hey, but you was one of the niggas out here making it tough on regular niggas. I mean, my favorite hat I ever bought. Like I'll say top, just to like, cause I'm talking to you, I won't put extras on it. But like I'll say one of my top 5 hats that I bought was the Chief Wahoo Ancient Funny hat.
Hey man,
that shit was genius.
Thank you. I'm glad you got it because
top 10 racist hats for sure.
Nah, I did the one. I did them frowning.
Okay,
it's a political statement, bro. Chill out.
That shit was amazing.
Yeah.
Like I saw that shit, I was like, I gotta have this fucking hat because I hate that fucking mascot, and like he gotta hate himself.
Yeah, bro.
It's not funny. I was like, that's just the perfect intersection of a brand and that mascot. You know, but like, how old was you when you made that hat?
Girl, I was probably like 20, man, probably like 21.
Another 21-year-old was probably like, man, this nigga here.
Bro,
yeah.
I forget sometimes that Josh is younger than me. And I'm like, damn, I'll be feeling like Josh is like older than me. And I'll be like, nah, this nigga done just lived a life.
A lot of lives. I did a lot. It's crazy. Still living multiple lives.
That's what LA do to you though.
Yeah.
It's like it gets you out here.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, no, LA is a different beast, and I don't know. I feel like I really don't see it represented right on TV sometimes. Yeah. I mean, Insecure was and I always tell people like LA was like a character in Insecure, so I love that aspect of it. But it's good to just see or hear of a male perspective coming because that was definitely needed.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, even with the wood, I mean, I know you guys are working hard on. I know you can't give away too much, like. It's really dope to see you kind of, again, like giving back to the community around Inglewood because it's like, yo, a lot of shit's going to change there soon. And that was kind of touched upon on Insecure. Sure. But it's good to say like, yo, there's people still here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And that's why like I want to, just because like, you know, I'm not from Inglewood. So like I'm reaching out to as many people from Inglewood, from LA.
Wow.
You know what I mean? As possible, just because like, you know what I mean? I'm big on respect. And like the one thing that I just know you can't do is you can't, like, I'm not writing this for free, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, you can't go to somebody else's city and get a bag and not do no outreach. You know what I mean? That's just not how life works. You know what I mean? And so like, I've never been in the city, and I moved a lot. You know what I mean? I'm somebody who moved a lot. So like, I'm used to coming into new situations, and you realize real quick, like, okay, like you can't just, you know, run to the top of the mountain and grab the flag. Like you got to look around and see what's what, you know, and learn your surroundings. So
yeah,
I'm all about trying to, you know, do that right.
I feel that, bro, because like when I moved out here from Virginia, and like that was just.
Oh, I'm from Maryland.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Damn,
bro. It's 6 degrees, bro. Damn, we taking over, bro. No, I mean I moved out here from there. I had all my shit in my fucking 2010 Sentra. Got out here, I said, "Oh, this shit is actually real out here." Like, I had to struggle for a minute, and I felt like one thing I always saw was like when people would move out here, they'd be like, "Yo, I got to take a picture of when I go hiking, that little hiking trail that everybody goes to, Runyon. Everyone goes to Runyon, and then everybody kind of takes pictures of palm trees." And I was like, "Bro, I can't take no pic. If you look at my Instagram, I don't take no pictures of that shit." I was like, I got to feel like I earned that in order to take a picture of it. And like I just never felt like I had earned it because I was like, yo, like I'm struggling. Like I don't want people to think that I'm doing better than I am. Like that's not me.
Hey, because you have an Instagram full of palm trees and be right back in Virginia.
Exactly. Taking the L, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's my thing. Some people don't want to take the L. Like some people are like, yo, I'm gonna come out here and like, you know, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it work. I'm like, bro, like if it's not working for you, it's okay to just go home, dog. Like there's nobody stopping you.
Hey, but you know, I can't even talk because I was that nigga. He was like, bro, like it just, you know, maybe this just ain't for you, like because like I had a 230 square foot efficiency on Wilshire Mansfield.
Ooh.
And like with no AC, and I was in that bitch for 3 years, and like. People used to just be like, my nigga, like, you don't want a roommate? Or like, come on, like, this is unacceptable. And I was like, nah, you know.
Fucking.
Nah, that's some real shit because it's like, yo, you will couch surf all you can until you have to say, okay, I gotta go. I know a lot of people that moved out here the same year I moved out here. They did not make it. They right back at home with their mama, or they doing some other shit right now. And I just gotta say, shout out to everybody that fucking made it.
Hey, it ain't for everybody.
B&D's for everybody. But I mean, listen, man, the Chi is coming back. What have been some of your favorite memories of this season so far? Just shooting season 5. I know it's probably in the can at this point, but what's something that we should look out for?
Man, I'm trying to think what.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
What? Yeah, I'm trying to think what I can do. Well, so really, the most sort of rewarding thing is just seeing, and not even just the young characters, but seeing all of the characters grow. Mm-hmm. Like as people and as actors and as characters. Like on all fronts, just really seeing people grow up and mature, and get the shit out of life that, the reason we all got in this for, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like just to see it, like people's dreams really coming true, where it's like, okay, yeah, this shit is like, it worked. You know what I mean? So like I can, I'm good now. Like just to see that for people, and then to see people start branching off and doing other things, and this being kind of that platform for people to sort of build out their own individual careers and businesses,
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So what we're going to do here, we usually do this on BlkPrint Radio. We open up the lines for people to call in. So if you have questions for me, J5, Josh Pease, or Justin, get on the line right now. We're going to take a quick song break. We're going to play, what are we going to play? We're going to play Pooh Shiesty. Is that what we're going to play? This is an MC pick. This nigga's
MC. We gonna Pooh Shiesty.
Florida niggas, man.
Florida niggas.
we gonna play some Narcos off the deluxe of the deluxe.
Oh, the deluxe of the deluxe.
Like 17 deluxes of that.
So we're gonna go to Narcos featuring Baby K and Pooh Shiesty. If you have any questions, we're calling people up. Let us know. We're gonna answer some questions after the break on the BlkPrint Radio. Be right back. Okay, so if you hear a nigga in the booth doing grrr with no sound around it, what are you doing?
Hey, free Pooh, man. Hey, that's the only say free we letting off this week, man.
Nah, fuck that.
We letting off some other ones?
Free YSL.
Free everybody.
What the fuck?
Free the rap game. It's just crazy.
Free YSL, man. What the fuck? Of course, we on BlkPrint Radio with myself, J5, Josh Pease, MC, and Justin Hillian, showrunner from The Chi on Showtime, June 24th. Tap in with that. Thank you for being on the show, brother. Thank you so much.
Hey, it's a pleasure. Truly a pleasure.
Are we waiting for some people? I feel like people are really afraid to ask us questions. It's people tuning in, but they I don't really want to get on the mic and all this other shit. So we have the room open. If you want to get called up and ask some questions on the line right now, just let us know. But Josh, I'm
gonna kick it off. I got a question. Yeah. Shit. You said you lived in a bunch of cities. What cities did you live in, and which one was your favorite?
So I lived in
the clearest. He said, I don't even know if I can say this.
yeah. DC, Clinton, Maryland, Columbia, South Carolina, and then I went to Michigan. So I went to Ann Arbor for college, but and I gotta say Detroit is my city for sure. You know what I mean? They just really reshaped the way I looked at a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I realized that I was a hater.
Nah, it's real.
And I was like, oh shit, I'm a hater. And niggas wasn't letting it. It was like, what is your problem, bro? Because I was like, damn, man, we here expensive and shit. And it was like, nigga, because this is a city full of hustlers and we make the prices. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah. Nah, we all haters at some point. It's a real shit.
Yeah. I'm still a hater. No.
And then the craziest thing too is I'll never forget. This guy Billy, he was talking to his boy, and he was like, it was some girl, and he was like, what happened? You stopped talking to her? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, what happened? He's like, man, she asked for $20. And Billy was like, hey, you ain't give it to her? No. He's like, now you ain't even a $20 nigga. Damn.
Oh my god,
it's real shit.
Totally different. I was like, I never even looked at it that way, but it's like, yeah, why should that be an issue? It's play out. So just shit like that.
Okay, we had a call. We had a call in. She left. Banks on Fully, I believe her name was. If you want to come back, I think she said she was from Michigan too. It said it in her profile she was from Michigan. If you want to ask a question, come on back up.
What up, though?
What up, though? Hey, I know a lot of Michigan people. How you feel about 42 Doug, Ice Wear Vezo?
42.
Yeah, it's 42.
My bad.
It's 42. It's funny. They're real particular about that too.
43. That might be as many years he faces right now. I don't know.
Hey, man. Hey.
They cold.
Yeah, I mean,
What's good, y'all?
What's up, Banks on Philly? What's up? Hold on. My bad, Justin. What's good, Banks on Philly? What's going on? Welcome to the BlkPrint Radio.
No, all good.
I'm just new to this shit. I just downloaded this shit.
Yeah. You got a question you want to ask any of us?
Yeah, where y'all from?
Man, I'm from Virginia by way of LA, or LA by way of Virginia. I think that's the other way.
Yeah, I'm from LA. Born and raised and never leave.
Yeah. I'm from PG County, Maryland. Clinton to be exact. Clinton Wood.
Okay. Turn up DMV.
Oh yeah. Nice to meet y'all though.
Where you from?
I'm from Pontiac, Michigan.
Oh, okay, word. Yeah, we just how you
Town.
It's crazy. I want to ask someone who's in there, like, how you feel about the Michigan rap scene right now? Like, who's your favorite from the city? Like, got some hometown shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I mess with all the Midwest. You know, I fuck with 42. I fuck with Peasy. You know, I fuck with Rio.
Okay.
RMC. Nigga, I fuck with all them. You feel me? It's just a new wave. You feel me? I fuck with. You know, we ain't really have a voice. Fuck with that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now we got a voice. You feel me?
That's fine.
I just feel like everybody can go a smarter way. You feel me? And not going the way that they expect us to go. You feel me?
That's real. Yeah, I'm about to play some PZ on the outro song.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna play some Detroit on the way out after when we end the show in a couple minutes, man. For sure. Thank you so much for calling in, man.
Yeah, thank y'all.
All right, make sure you follow us, tap in with us. We got a podcast too, the BlkPrint. It's the THE BLK on everywhere you listen to podcasts on. So make sure you tap in with us.
Yeah, I just did that right now.
Okay, word. Thank you so much. Justin, I want to talk snowfall.
Yeah.
I want to talk snowfall, but I don't really know, how, I don't know.
We can talk about whatever you want. First, I do want to say on the note of Peasy, my favorite Peasy song, "Ballin' Ain't a Crime."
Oh, that shit's
you
good.
haven't heard it? Please, that one and the remix and the second part too. I'll say
that's good. That's good. No, I want to say, what was it like? What was kind of like working on that, and how does it feel like when you leave a show like that? I don't know if you left, or I don't want to say like left, like you got kicked off, but like when you leave a show, like what does it feel like looking at what happens after?
It was very very amicable split. We wish it could have worked out. It's just vertical integration. I wish I could have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird because I was a fan of the show before I wrote on it, and then I wrote on it, and then it's like now you're back to a fan, and you're like, damn, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I remember people asking me like, what's gonna happen? I'm like, well, I don't know. Like, you just watching shit like, okay, But yeah, I fuck with the show. I know a lot of people been rough on the show. You've been rough on the show.
Well, here's my thing with it. Here's my thing. I shot season 4 a little bit of bail because when I had learned that they were shooting during COVID, half of the sets were legit sets. Like they had to like build Alton's whole like where he was working in the shelter and stuff like that. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna shoot some bail to it because they still gave us content when there was no content. You know what I mean? But then with like, I was a little bit harsher on season 5 because it was like, I felt like I was getting whiplash because there would be things like, and I'm a writer. I come from, editorial stuff like that. So it's like, I like coherency, and I feel like a lot of stuff coherency wise, like there would be characters introduced. Like, why the fuck didn't we know that Kevin had a brother and he just showed up this season? Like, I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I just knew shit was off when my boy Franklin just showed up flying a plane. I'm like, this is just like some Grand Theft Auto shit. Like, he just pulled in on the plane. So yeah, I don't know, but Snowfall. But I will say it got better later in the season. I still haven't watched the season finale yet, so don't spoil it for me. But
I can't wait for you to see that.
Finale is hard.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Finale is hard.
If the finale saves the season, then it's
But the thing is like the one thing you're gonna get from Snowfall is hashtag Franklin wins. At the end of every season, he always wins, bro.
It's Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker is South Central.
He looked like the nigga too. He dressed like some fucking Luke Skywalker ass nigga. No, but like, how is it like being involved and like kind of entrenched in that world? I mean, you guys kind of went back to the '80s with it. You know, you had all of that. You had to make sure it was authentic. Like, what was that like? Kind of entrenching yourself into that, and it's kind of the same thing in what you do in the Chi as well.
Yeah, well, it was dope for me because it was like I feel like. You know, these stories that you have that like you're in certain rooms and you like, I can't tell a story because like I'm gonna be like exposed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like then when I can, and I don't think she would mind me sharing this, but like telling a story of like my sister selling crack when she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And like being on the corner with her shirt tucked in and she's like 8 months pregnant and still cute and still commanding respect. You know what I mean? It's like these stories have a home now, so it's like, oh shit. And really it's that validation of like, yeah, like all of our experiences matter. And like some of the shit that you are like ashamed of is the shit that people are looking for, because and that's why I say to everybody who wants to write, like particularly young Black men, the world wants to profit off of your experiences. And a lot of people out here writing them haven't experienced it. So when you really was outside, people can feel the difference. You know what I mean? Like I had my meeting with John and like I'm telling him stories and he like, see, this the fuck I'm talking about, and it's like it's like the first time, and I'm not like condoning this, but like the first time I read Pimp by Iceberg Slim, and it was like, you could fucking write like that, like he just writing like a pimp talk, it's just like, oh shit, and it's like that's voice, and like all that shit has value because it's like everybody is looking for that, but only we have it,
Cryptocurrency, that's real.
Mm-hmm.
Justin, I did have a question.
So, yeah.
Was it really the life experiences that you drew from in the beginning in your writing career, or could you think of like TV shows that you really drew to that influenced you towards wanting to tell these type of stories?
Man, to be perfectly honest, like when I first started, I was just saying, like I didn't want to draw from my life experience and not that I'm like, like came up super hard or whatever, but like it was just shit that I was shying away from. And I had a lot of good ideas and like my scripts weren't good because it was just good ideas and I wasn't making anybody feel anything. And it wasn't until I really tapped into like shit that I had really experienced and shit that made me feel and shit that was real to me that like people would read something and then they would feel something back because it was real shit, but like I spent a lot of time trying to like, oh, this is a good idea, and like, oh, people are like this, and da-da-da, and it's like, none of that shit matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got the best idea in the world, but if it ain't real, like, people are gonna feel it, feel it, it's not hitting the mark.
Damn, man, why don't niggas want to remake Good Times? What would a Good Times be in 2022?
I think niggas did remake Good Times.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think Good Times are, what's the other one?
The live version of it.
What's the they did a live version. Yeah, I think Kevin Hart was in it, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, but that during the pandemic?
It was like some live
that's
TV
Different
shit.
Strokes. Nah, Kevin Hart was David Coleman.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
No, because that's my thing. I'm like, nah, niggas ain't do that because I'm like, niggas remaking the Wonder Years, nigga. I don't want to see that.
You know what I just saw today? I saw a fucking Stanford and Son Funko Pop. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Is Red Fox's family even gonna see any of that money?
He had his hand over his chest.
What do you see that,
Josh, shut the fuck up.
I promise you, I'm about to buy it.
No fucking way.
Nah, it's the real one. It's the real one. I got sponsored ad for it. They know what I like.
Hey, we gotta say it on the show, and that's Josh is always good for one, and now this is one right there. He said he was holding his chest.
I'm gonna buy it. I'll premiere it on social.
Oh my god. Okay, so we coming up to the end of the show here. And I just want to say, man, this has been fan-fucking-tastic, man. Thank you so much, Justin. I got like one really important question, one more, and this is a personal question for me. I'm getting married on Friday. What is your advice?
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. What is your advice for me? Your B&D advice for me?
Okay, so marriage advice or wedding advice?
Both. That's two questions then. Both.
Okay, so wedding advice, I would say make sure after you walk through, you come back, you say the vows and you walk out and everybody claps and shit, and it's like a little moment with you and your now wife.
Yeah.
I would have somebody have a little bit of food for y'all and a little something to drink.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because after that, you're going to get kind of thrust in. You're going to be like shaking hands and kissing babies. So like, and take that moment, like just take 5 minutes, you and her go in a room alone and just soak it in. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you'll always remember that. But if you don't take that time for yourself, you won't have it till the end of the night and then y'all will be super tired.
Right.
That was my wedding advice.
Right.
And my marriage advice would be to always make time to connect.
Right.
You know what I mean? It'll be easy to lose that time. And like, y'all just need to check in with each other and not just daily, but also about your vision of the future. Right. You know what I mean? Because it's a future that y'all are building together. And the people that I see have trouble is when those visions aren't aligned and then two people are working towards two separate things.
Right.
So just checking in with each other. Because like people grow at different rates and things change, but just keep checking in with each other what y'all both want together, what y'all are building, and y'all will be A1.
Oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate that. As always, thank you guys for listening. Make sure you tap in with us, the BlkPrint. You can actually follow us on Instagram. What's our Instagram? I always forget. It's the BlkPrint Pod.
Yeah, the BlkPrint Pod.
Instagram.com/the BlkPrint Pod.
All right, and we are going to be airing a new episode next week. If you join our Patreon, of course, $5 down. You could tap in with us a little bit early, but we're going to be back next week with a new episode. Actually, we guys do episode after this because I'm not going to be here, but we still love y'all, so we're still going to cut an episode anyway, and that's going to be available for you guys next week. But thank you guys for listening as always. And make sure you tune into Showtime to check out season 5 of The Chi, June 24th. Hey, it's going to be a classic. Thank you, Justin, for joining the show. For MC and Josh Pease, I am J5. We're going to play you guys out with Peasy, man. Commonwealth on the BlkPrint Radio. See you guys later.